Do you reckon girls want that? Like a guy sucking up to them all the time?
Oh, man, that.
I fall in love.
Thank you. Well, welcome to season 2 of Persian Podcast. We're here today with HK Shaw, Adrian, and Maia. How are you guys doing?
Thanks for having me. So,
Yeah, it's great to have you.
See, I told you I'll get awkward.
Oh yeah, good morning everyone.
I told you I'll get awkward.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, we're starting with Harry first, aren't we?
Yeah, we're starting with Harry first.
Sorry, Harry.
Easy.
speak.
So, if you guys aren't already aware, this guy is the next Harry Styles. He's actually the maddest artist I know. He's the only artist I know, but at the same time, he's just the maddest.
Thanks, man.
Sure.
Yeah. So, how did I meet you, Harry?
So I met Ben, I think it was Maia's birthday trip to the Gold Coast,
Yeah,
and
that's
then we did some stuff.
That sounded very ominous.
No, well, I can't really say that, can I?
No, you
but-
can't.
No. But
You said
Yeah,
now
we
it's
had a
not
good
even
time.
4 minutes.
it was just the boys did some stuff together, which is we had
That sounds
It's so much
we
better.
hung out. We hung out for a bit, and no, that's where I met Ben, and then I think I saw you again at New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
mad. I didn't expect to see you there. It was great.
That was
Yeah,
that was
because I plus 1 him.
that was mad. But no, yeah. So met you twice, third time seeing you. And
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's a mad guy. He's great to vibe with.
Cheers, boss. Yeah, you too.
Yeah, but again, your music, man. Your
Thanks,
music
man.
is mad. Like, you did that
Thank
all
you.
by yourself, right? The beat, the lyrics, and everything.
Yeah, man. So I started producing, like, which is like, for those who don't know, like what producing is and stuff. It's like the pretty much everything other than the vocals. Well, it's like the vocals too, but it's like anyway. So I make the whole track pretty much. So
Yeah.
it starts like I do instrumental parts, the vocals, then the mixing, and all that kind of stuff, all the technical stuff. So yeah, I make all my own tracks as of now. Yeah, but hopefully one day I'll branch out and meet some cool people who can sort of take some of the load, because it takes a long time to like
Yeah.
do all that stuff
What happened
for
to the
every track.
release of the 2 new songs, Harry?
What do you mean?
The unreleased.
Oh yeah, no, I cause I changed my mind this holiday, cause like I'm going to grade 12, so like sort of like my one goal for this year is to like smash year 12 academically. So I'm like waiting until the end of this year until I release anything. So yeah.
Yep.
But no, so I'm just chilling out. I wrote tons this holiday, like early in the holiday. Thank you. I wrote like. What?
I bought it. He just moved
Oh,
it
thank
towards
you.
you.
No, I wrote a couple. I wrote.
We're keeping a raw.
Yeah, no, I wrote a few songs earlier in the holiday, like early December, and then produced a few of them. But I'm not going to release any of them until at least the end of this year, because I just want
Why?
to smash year 12. If you know what I mean? Like, because if I smash year 12, I just got options to do whatever. So
No, but
Yeah. I feel that, cause like
yeah.
that's why I'm doing like all of this shit right now, just
Mm.
before school starts. Cause like for school, I want to be fully focused on school, cause I never am, and I need to be.
Facts,
You
same.
know, so I just got to get all this shit out the way, the shit that I want to do, or I got to do it after school, you know.
Yeah.
But like since I got time now, I'll just do it now.
No,
I'm trying not
podcasts
to
are
get
mad. I
suspended.
actually love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. But the thing is with your music, like you do it by yourself, and there's like a lot of like I know some other artists, I haven't met them, but like in Brisbane, they do it by themselves, and their tracks are good and everything. They might even be bigger than you, but it just doesn't sound as professional, or like as radio worthy as like your actual songs.
Well, like a lot of the people, well, I've been doing it for quite a while. Like I started producing when I was 14, just literally just producing, and I worked with a few rappers, local rappers, which is a fun experience. And then I only started writing like last year, and then all that production experience was like I learned it all online. Like it's literally so easy. Like anyone can like just spend like a year just looking at YouTube and how to like produce music and stuff. What was the question again?
Oh,
Forgot.
yeah, like how do you make it so
How to make
radio
it.
worthy?
Yeah, so well, there's like 3 phases. Like the writing and recording is like the easiest bit. I just have like a good mic, like a Rode NT USB, so it's like
Right.
not even like a top quality mic. Like
Yeah.
it's like $100 mic. and I record everything on that, like the vocals on that, and then I guess the production is what makes it sound like radio quality.
Right.
But then like a lot of them probably don't master their tracks. Like mastering the track really like compresses it to make it like the volume of a radio level track. Like a lot of inexperienced people like won't master their tracks, and it will be like quieter than a lot of radio level tracks. But yeah, mastering is probably why they sound like a bit better, because it just compresses everything, EQs everything.
Yeah.
EQs like making all the high end, low end, mid end stuff like equal volume. It's like it's complicated, but mastering is probably why it doesn't sound as clear. Yeah.
Right, yeah. You got this musical intelligence to you, you know? Like shit that I wouldn't understand. Like
You
that's
don't
mad.
understand?
Like you have like this all around musical intelligence with like the beat and the lyrics. And that's sick because I watched like your YouTube videos that you put up on how you made it.
Yeah.
And you're already thinking about how like this could be a dance song, how I should add this
Yeah.
to like make it more upbeat and shit. Like that I can't think like that, especially for music, but like for videos and shit I think like that. But that's mad. You know?
Thank you. Well, yeah, it's like, it's like my thing. I love it, and I do it as often as I can. Like, I did too much last year, so last year wasn't the best at school. No, I was still good, but it wasn't like the way I usually am. So, but yeah, that's why I'm stopping this year, so I can like fully focus on it, which would be like hard, because like I'll be like, oh, I want to record this, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just done it for a long time, which is probably why.
Yeah. Well, that's good for you.
Thanks,
Good.
man.
Focus on your studies.
Thank
and
you.
They are
Yeah.
peak right, yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about was like the current music industry. Like I'm seeing a bunch of people pop in, and it's mostly like for rap or like alternative rap, and it's all just like mumbling type shit
Yeah.
or auto-tune type shit, and it's all sounding the same. I still bop to it, but like it all sounds the same.
Yeah.
And like you're not getting anything different or funky. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's probably because it's just so easy to blow up. Like anyone can like literally download a beat from YouTube
Yeah.
and like get a mic and literally record their vocals. Like it's so easy. And then with like TikTok and stuff, blowing up's like even easier. Like
Yeah, yeah.
TikTok's such a powerful marketing tool. But yeah, everything is the like mainstream like scene at the moment is very like hip hop
Yeah.
dominated. If you know what I mean, like all the
Yeah,
trap
yeah.
beats. Like Justin Bieber, like put a fucking trap beat, put a trap beat in his song "Yummy," right?
Oh,
which is
yeah,
fucking well
Yummy.
done.
Such a bad song.
I know, but still, it's kind of catchy. But anyway,
Yeah, it is.
No, it just
have you seen the David Dobrik video with him?
no.
Oh, the one with the
With
car
Justin?
and
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
good. No, but he just it's because hip hop like is like the dominant. Like it used to be sort of more electronic a few years ago, but now hip hop's like the main influence on like mainstream music. So it's like good. So that's probably why everyone's sounding the same, because they all got like the trap beats, like Post Malone. Who else has done? Sam Smith, like how do you how do you sleep? I think it's called.
Yeah, how do you sleep?
It's
when,
got like
when you light them
like it's kind of trap beat, which is like everyone's doing it because it's like what's in, and it like sounds cool as well. Like I'm not like even Daydreams is sort of like a
yeah.
like my song Daydreams. It kind of
Yeah.
has it kind of has this like
description.
kind of has this like trap beat to it, like with the hi hats and the clap. And Batman's like shit. Sorry,
Oh,
Batman's like bad,
I
but
really
it
don't. No,
it's
no.
not good.
I kind of like Batman. You got more of that like, it's not as professional as Daydreams, but like you got more of that like funky type, you know, like hip hop type vibe to it.
Yeah,
I
it's a
feel
lot. It's a lot more. When I released the first song, I was like into this guy Tyler Yahweh, and I still am. But I think I was just trying to like make one of his tracks.
Right.
But anyway, yeah.
Like Tali who?
Tyler Yahweh. He went on
Tyler
tour with
Yahweh.
Post.
Oh right.
He came
yeah,
to
yeah.
Brisbane and stuff, and he's a legend. He's got some bangers. So,
So is that like your only inspiration for your type of music that you make?
oh no, there's like so many like, all my inspirations like, it's like I find them like all through Instagram or Spotify. Like I'm like always on Spotify, so it's like, it's so easy to find new artists as well. Like that's the thing, and like, I don't even have like one or two inspirations. It's like I just draw it from like everyone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if a music can make me like feel like some type of way, it's like I'll draw what made me feel that from a track and like try to work it into mine if it makes sense. And like that, yeah, pretty much.
That's sick. That takes a lot of, as I said before, musical intelligence to be able to do that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Can I have a question?
Yeah,
Go
sure.
ahead, ask a question.
Hit me.
Okay. What do you think is makes your music popular? The star of Brisbane. You're basically the star of Brisbane. And Churchy, you know.
I think, well, Batman was like 5K in a week.
It's because I'm sexy.
5K in the first week, but then Daydreams was like 20K in the first weekend. Like that was, most of the streams came in the first weekend. I think it's at like 47 now, but I think it's because, first of all, because I dropped it in the first week of term, so like everyone had free time, everyone could talk with their friends about it. Like the word spread much quicker because it was dropped in term time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And like also I marketed it way harder. Like I let everyone know it was happening like a week in advance, and like the couple days before I kept posting about it and stuff on Instagram, Snapchat, and stuff like that. So I marketed it like pretty hard, and I have a lot of dedicated friends who like shared it on their stories and stuff, which is like so helpful. Yeah, because then people are like, oh, who's this kid? And then I think a lot of the streams came from Instagram shout outs, to be honest. And then like friends from, I went on a music tour with school last year to China, and I met some people from Perth, and like they were posting, they played at this party they were at, and they sent me the video, which was like that was mad. And then this guy in Adelaide who I also met on that tour was playing at this thing he was at. Like it was just that's just from a marketing perspective, but I think musically wise, it's like the melody is like pretty catchy, like the chorus melody.
Yeah.
And also like it's got that nice mix between like bop and like emotional, if you know what I mean. Like it's like, I've had someone tell me that, one of my friends, Hannah, told me that it was like this mix, which I was like kind of going for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think musically it was danceable too. Like it's like a medium tempo, so it's like it's pretty easy to dance to, and then like, but yeah, that's about it, to be honest. Yeah, some people made TikToks, but I was like,
Really?
TikTok for me was like when I released Daydreams, it was like it's still climbing. Well, it's still climbing now, but like it's it wasn't as big.
Yeah.
So, and this guy I follow, Gary Vee, he's like a marketing dude. I don't know, but he's like one of my role models, and he's just like used TikTok for whatever you're using, like businesses and stuff. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then I tried TikTok, and I was like, just bullying from everywhere. So I was like, it wasn't worth it. Like while I'm still at school, like when you trap with the same people for like years on end, it's like hard. Which is why I can't wait to finish school, because I'm like free to do whatever.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's about it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like TikTok, it's becoming like so big. Like
Mm.
social media wise, it's like a bigger social. Like Maia, you're on it like what 24/7. I swear to God. But no, I never went on TikTok. It was like actually 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I like jumped on it, and fuck, I can't stop. Like this shit's great. And like on the For You page, you just find so many like random people. Some people just blow up out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Some people don't, but that's the beauty. You just find these random people that you didn't even search for.
Mm.
And you could like it, you could not, you know.
Do you know, there's this one girl, she's my friend, like she's TikTok, I think Marina's World.
Blown up.
No, she's really popular on TikTok, and she's my friend, like one of my friends from Grammar's neighbor.
That's mad.
Ooh.
I think
Shit.
TikTok's like, it also makes me feel so bad about myself, because like, it's like, I saw this article, it's like, TikTok is just full of attractive people. Like, it's like, and when I log on, I'm just seeing all these like, what's the word, like,
Attractive.
yeah, well, yeah, but like, it's just constant bombardment with like, people our age,
Yeah.
like teenagers. It just like, it's good, because it's like it's funny and stuff, and it's like, but I don't know about it. It just kind of, I deleted it because it like just annoys me. But like,
Yeah.
it was funny because I downloaded like a video a day, like just share it in Snapchat group chats or whatever. But like, yeah, I mean it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a specific.
It's like people don't take themselves too seriously on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes it so fun and everything.
Yeah.
But then there's like some people that like fucking hell, like they think TikTok's their new career or something,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they invest all their time and shit.
The hype house. You know what that?
Oh my god, how I wish I could be there.
It's like the Team 10 of TikTok.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm going 44 followers strong.
Yeah, no, the Hype House is like this
I think I have 10 followers.
this house where like all the biggest people on TikTok like live together.
Like all the e-boys
Yeah,
and shit.
the 15-year-old
Oh my
Charles
God.
D'Amelio and the 20-year-olds all live in the same house. I hate Lil Huddy.
Oh my
Lil
god.
Huddy's
Lil Huddy's like, okay. Like, I like him
I
in
used to
YouTube
like him.
videos and shit. But then, like, I just don't like his TikToks. Like, I like his personality. He seems like he would be a great, fun guy.
Yeah.
His fashion is
It's, yeah, right.
Wait, is he the guy that paints his nails?
That's like
Many
everyone.
people
Like
paint their nails.
Everyone fucking
He's like the e-boy. He's like, yeah,
D.
the e-boy.
But I went back. I was like on his TikTok like once.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I scrolled back
Yeah.
to his first TikTok. Took it ever, but like it did.
Yeah.
And it was made like 4 years ago. So he's been like grinding for like ages.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, like respect to that. It's just the content isn't for me.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. No, it's a good marketing tool though.
Yeah.
Do you-
Tiger made his song, like his newest song for TikTok.
Yeah, that makes
Hey,
sense.
Macarena,
Yeah.
With
The Macarena.
Macarena.
Thing.
No?
Hey,
Yeah,
Macarena.
Macarena.
Aye.
Hey, Macarena. It's mad. It's actually madness.
No idea. And then there's me that don't do those.
No, I have a video.
No, you got, like,
don't
the
lie to
e-boy-
me, I have a video of you doing TikTok with me.
But Adrian's
Yeah,
got like
uh-huh.
You forced me to do it. That's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, Adrian's got like that e-boy
the
type.
TikTok fashion. Like,
Yeah.
he's got
I'll
the,
show you the video.
Like with the
right now.
wallet chain and shit.
and like
Man.
the cuffed pants.
Don't
Oh.
at me.
It's a madness.
Adrian is my favorite person. in this
No, but I
world.
dig it.
And
I like it.
Yeah.
Remember.
I have 200 videos in my drafts. I'm very dedicated.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
So tell me about your extroverted and vibrant personality, Harry.
To be honest,
It's because I'm a Libra.
that's only because that was probably New Year's Eve when you
Yeah.
got that vibe.
Yeah. No, but like even at at Maia's birthday party,
Mm.
like we were
you
a
were
lot
so
more.
grumpy that day.
I was, yeah.
You were
I mean,
so grumpy. You were like,
I don't know. I think I'm confused a lot of time about like what I'm actually like as a person. Like I don't really know what
I
I'm
feel
like.
that, yeah.
Like I like
because I'm a Pisces moon over here.
Shut up. I think but I think when I think this extroverted vibrant personality is like me.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the time I like put on this like I don't know grumpy, like everyone says I look angry sometimes, which is like it's just so annoying. But
I hate everyone.
but I think yeah, I love meeting new people as well. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like on New Year's Eve, I'm just gonna stop talking about that night.
Yeah, don't talk about that.
But no, I just like talking to people. Like, but yeah, I think that's just my personality. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like Maia's got a similar. Maia's a bit more direct than I am. I'm a bit
Yeah,
more-
that is true. Maya is very directly vibrant. You know, you're very,
Yeah,
you're like loud, but in a good way. I like it.
very loud.
Like in an annoying way, but it's okay.
And then
No.
Adrian's like chill.
Adrian's
Like-
so chill.
Yeah.
But like when you just like
Like,
hang
maybe
out
one
with
person that
Adrian,
doesn't
it's
get
the
along with
best.
Adrian. Like honestly, I'll wait. No one has ever hated Adrian or like disliked him.
That's true. That's true
You
actually.
just can't. You just can't.
Look at this man.
That was cringe. My mum started using cringe, and I'm actually really proud of her.
Oh lord, that's great.
Because, well,
Because she has me as a daughter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Thanks, Adrian. No, literally, Adrian has become my brother. He would invite to my Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, Mum loves him, so does my dad. But he did do something to my wall, didn't you, Adrian?
Yeah.
He tried to pull a girl, and then he did some questionable things.
No, what was I gonna
You
say?
don't want to see that.
About the vibrant and
I still have
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We had to flip the freaking thing over. so
after that
we
it's
could
about
flip.
dating. I'm supposed to
No, not
slowly
dating,
because that is
yeah.
like a staple, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
see?
obviously, yeah.
Yeah. You'll find out in a moment. You're so tired and sick to find out.
I'm so tired.
I actually hope people watch this like all the way through.
Yeah, no.
Like this is quality content.
Also, this is gonna be on Spotify because I found a free
Distributor?
host, not distributor. It's like an anchor or a hoster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like you need an RSS feed
Mm.
to get on Spotify. So I found one of those for free just because I'm a cheap fuck and I don't want to pay. But yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be mad. So link in description Spotify. Also link in description Harry's Spotify because you got to check that shit
Well,
out.
that's like
Yeah.
I can feel like
Yeah.
in like 3 years we're gonna be like watching this and be like, what the hell were we thinking by doing this?
No, it's just
Yeah.
fun. I would love to look back at this.
Yeah, same.
I'll
Like,
be cringing so
that's
hard,
why I
like,
started the
what hell?
podcast, just so I can like sort of look back at all the shit I did and have it like out there. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, like my music, I'm gonna be like daydreams and like already now I'm like, oh geez, like it's a bit cringe.
No, that's Batman.
But like, yeah,
Big
yeah. Batman, the amount of people that gave me fake love on that, like when it first came out, they're like, oh, it's so good. Some people genuinely like it. I liked it when it came out, but I just stuffed up the production. Like it wasn't quality.
Yeah.
But then people now who are like, yeah, it's good. Now they're like, oh, it's so bad. And like, but people genuinely, I think, like daydreams.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I feel that because like, what if you listen to Batman first and then you listen to Daydreams,
Yeah.
like you don't really notice as much of a difference. You're like, oh wow, these are both great tracks. But once you listen to Daydreams first and you go back to Batman, just because that was like
Yeah.
before, you see like the difference in like quality and all that.
Mm.
But I like both tracks, but obviously Daydreams is
Yeah.
much better. It's like much more grounded and better made.
Mm.
Yeah.
Daydreams, I think the reason why it was just like better, I made it in a week, right?
Yeah.
But the Batman was like, because I want to make my first release really good.
Yeah.
So Batman was like months.
Yeah.
And I kept just like changing stuff, and there was a sample in there which is like a audio extract from someone else, something else, like film or something. It was an extract from a film, which I realized I couldn't use because it was too long to be a sample. So I had to cut that out, which is why it's super repetitive because there was an extra section there. But that was just frustrating because that one took forever to make. But Daydreams, because I made it in a week, I tried to make it really simple on purpose.
Yeah.
Because then it was just, and Mum's like, yeah, just make the vocals really clear. Because the Batman mixing the vocals were way quieter.
Right.
But yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to slowly transition and like segue into this, but fuck it. You know. So what dating advice would you offer? Or how to meet and talk to new people? Because as you said, you like meeting new people and
Harry
all
just
that.
like
Well,
people get drawn to me.
no, that's no. I meet new. I'm not usually like what I was on New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
that was
no,
just
no.
because I was
Yes, I understand.
Should I
Yeah.
actually ask her actually? Yeah.
No, I was gonna say because I've never had a girlfriend. I'm like pretty.
HK Hall.
I'm pretty. What's the word? Conservative, I guess. Not really,
You're
but
just
like.
trying to say it and then like in the least.
No, I've
Dating advice. I don't have much experience with. I've been on like a few dates, but like I don't really do that while I'm like still at school because like I don't really care. Like
Shahan.
Yeah.
No, Shahan, he doesn't date though.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he doesn't.
player.
He does
You're
HK
literally
Hall.
saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You're like, I haven't dated anyone because I'm.
No, but that's the thing.
So-
Everyone thinks I'm way more
Yeah.
way more of a player than I actually am. Like I'm actually like. Anyway, let's stop fighting.
I'm joking, Harry.
So no, but Maia's probably the better person to ask about that because like.
Yeah.
But dating
Keep that in
advice.
mind.
What I do give up because from the dates I've been on, is just like plan, like know what you're gonna do, but also be like open to like doing whatever. Like it's much more comfortable if you're like the one leading it, and like just like straight up confidence. If you're like if you're insecure on a date,
Yeah.
and you're like verbally showing that, or like
I just
staring at
yeah, right.
or in like your body language,
Yeah.
it's like everyone's gonna feel uncomfortable. Like she's gonna feel uncomfortable, or she or him is gonna feel uncomfortable. So just like straight up confidence, even if you're not feeling it, like put it on, because it'll just make a massive difference.
Confidence is key. That is true.
Yeah.
Depends on the amount of confidence though.
There's
you're
a fine
arrogant-
line between arrogance and confidence.
If you're like, this is gonna be the best. This is no.
It's like if you're confident, that's fine. But if you go like this is the best date you've been on. Like
Yeah.
I am the best.
Yeah,
like,
this is
this
the best. Like
is-
stating it. If
yeah,
you're
it's
like,
just
yeah.
like it's just a bit like.
Well, obviously,
Okay.
unless it's actually good.
You still want to say that though.
Yeah, still, but like, yeah.
You can think it. You can think it.
Like I went. The best date I ever went on was like, I was like, so I met her at like I don't know, like a bit before the sunset, right? And I was like, oh, I know this really cool restaurant, the sushi place. We got takeaway sushi. This is in South Bank, Sun Kai. Very highly recommend.
Do I know that?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, yeah, so I picked up the sushi. Like I got pork buns. But yeah, we went and sat on like the Brisbane River, and we just talked like I don't know about half an hour.
Yeah.
and then we finished what we were eating, and I was like, oh, you want to get donuts? She's like, yeah. So we went to get donuts, which is nice. Just sort of, you know, and then I made a couple moves or whatever, and then we went and sat down on this, there's this place at South Bank, this really nice, open, green, lush area.
Oh, yeah.
And we just lay there for a bit, it was really nice, you know. And then stuff happened, walked to the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Bro, the South Bank Ferris wheel is the best. If you've like already made a move that night and you like want to keep it going, get on the Ferris wheel.
What's this supposed to
It's a
be?
private booth. It's a private booth for like 5 rounds, if you know what I mean. Like, no, do you understand what I'm saying?
Later on.
No, do not tell any story, bro.
But like, it's good because you're like, it's private. It's like 2 people, in the one booth,
Yeah.
and you get like multiple times going around as well. And it was just so much fun. And we
I
climbed the
remember
Brisbane sign, like the Brisbane.
Oh yeah.
Just to finish it up, and then she had to go. But yeah, it was a very good day. I enjoyed that one.
That's like keeping it spontaneous really makes it much better rather than having
Yeah.
everything planned. Like, oh, you don't need a. It's not like a.
Just being open to everything.
You need to be open to everything. Like, just fucking let's get whatever. You know. Yeah. That's the way. Are you zooming like in my fucking eye? Yeah. But yeah. Another thing I want to talk about, right? Like this whole simp culture. Do you know about it? The simp thing.
I saw it on TikTok before I
Yeah.
deleted it, but like, it's just these guys with like massive jawlines being like Simp Nation. I was like, I don't know what it was about though.
I'm thinking
It was
it's
like beta. I thought it was like I don't know.
Yeah,
What's it
it's
about?
like a beta male type thing. Like, I feel like it's mostly saying don't respect women because that's a beta cuck shit to do.
I mean, there you
I'm
go.
just
Yeah,
stating
yeah.
I'm not agreeing with it.
That's the vibe I got. Yeah.
But there's also, now it's like becoming just like guys just sucking off girls. And
Yeah, like please.
and like and everyone's just going like, what the fuck, you know? And they're all calling them simps. And I don't really get it. I don't really get what.
Do you think Charlie, I don't know how to pronounce it.
D'Amelio?
Yeah, D'Amelio. Do you think she's like next level pretty?
No, she's like average.
Who's
Like she's
Charlie
pretty.
D'Amelio?
Like don't get me wrong, she's pretty, but like, I mean, I don't get why people hate on Charlie D'Amelio. She's like actually a G. Like she
Yeah, me and her are such good friends. Like, I'm sorry.
No,
I keep
she's like,
bullying you.
she's managed to stay pretty normal considering what's happened to her. And like, yeah, I just have respect for her. Like anyone who's like blown up on TikTok, like respect. There's this guy who used to go to churchy called Hayden Swift, and he like
Oh,
he
I
said
know
he blew
him.
up. Yeah, and he's yeah, like mad respect. Like anyone who can blow up on TikTok, it's like you either have to be attractive or funny or both.
Usually both. Yeah, I don't know him like personally, but I've heard of him.
There's this guy Max Dressler on TikTok. He's the funniest guy. People who do those like reacting ones where they're
Oh
like,
yeah, Max.
they're the funniest
Oh, I
ones.
think I saw his YouTube compilation.
The funniest thing.
And like the Italian dudes from New York.
Oh yeah, like the Jersey
the
Shores,
wing
like
wing, yeah,
oh yeah,
the,
show you how to cook pasta.
Yeah,
And it's just
someone-
fucking,
yeah, yeah.
that's fucking great. Yeah. How did that spread out of simp culture? That was so quick. Yeah, I've kind of fucking the script's gone now, so I need to think. No, it's gone.
Yeah, well,
No,
simp.
that's it.
Wait.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm the simp.
Wait, can you grab it? Oh, no.
It might like disconnect the mic.
Is it mic connected?
Because like this shit's dodgy. Like my USB port's dodgy. Anyways, simp culture, right?
Mm. So is it like pretty much please like doing anything to like
Yeah.
suck up to a girl?
Yeah.
That's nice though. Like,
Yeah, it's nice to the girl, but then
Yeah.
they'll throw them away after like 2 days.
But like, do you reckon girls want that? Like a guy sucking up to them all
No.
the time?
Oh, my that is. Yo, what's up? How's it going?
why'd you go?
Wanna go to back of my car?
No, it depends. If it's like at the start, you can't just be like obsessive.
Yeah.
You can't just be like straight up like.
just asking for validation is the most annoying thing as a girl.
Thanks.
I can imagine. No, but if a guy's like oh I hope this is like a good restaurant. Like I hope you like it. It's like that's just like you don't. Confidence is just about like first of all not caring what they think, because that's like obviously you care a little bit because you're on a date, like you're on a whatever you're doing with a girl, right? You care a little bit, but like not being like what was I saying? Confidence. Just not seeking validation, especially verbally. If you're like
Yeah.
hope I'm not like too overdressed or whatever.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. You just gotta own it, and then you're fine.
Yeah, like you can only truly be happy once you're happy, like with yourself.
Mm.
And then you can like venture out, and if people give you compliments, there's nothing that much wrong with fishing for compliments. Just don't rely on it all the time.
Yeah.
Like make sure your main source of happiness is you, rather than like other people making you happy.
Like once you lose once you don't care what other people think, like fully, like you don't, like you have zero, you just give 0 Fs, right?
Yeah.
It's like your life changed. Like there's a moment, like about a month when this happened, like earlier in the year, and around the time I released Daydreams, I just did not care at all, and which is why I like posted more about it. I just didn't really care what people at school thought or anything like that, which is why I got more plays than Batman and stuff. Yeah, not caring what other people think just generally improves your life because you can do whatever you want. Like you can, like I don't know, quit your job, like just do what you want pretty much, which is the most powerful thing. Like
But at the same time, like being like you have to be more self-aware. And when you're being self-aware, you might like not notice everything around you, and that can get quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Like you might not notice that you're like hurting someone or you've done something bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So you got to be careful with that one. Why don't I keep looking? There's nothing there. Fuck.
Wait, Adrian, tell us about your Byron Bay trip.
Yeah.
Byron Bay trip, actually. So it was yesterday. I woke up in the afternoon half naked. I was like, what did I even do? It's already 3 p.m. My uncle called me. He'd be like, yeah, I'm picking up some girls and we were going to Gold Coast. And I was like, you know what? I'll just take a train and just go Stockholm. So I took a train, went to Barcelona Lake, and take a bus to Southport, and then there's no one there. My phone died out. I have nothing to do, so I walk on the beach on the Surfer Paradise, and I was like, I have totally nothing to do, just meeting up new people and stuff. I walk around, see some skaters. I have no skateboard at all. They borrowed me their skateboard, and we just cruise around. And I just pretty much stay at Surfer Paradise for like 2 a.m. until my uncle called me.
2 a.m.
My uncle randomly called me and be like, do you want to go Byron Bay with me? I was like, bruh, it's 2 a.m. and I have nothing to do. There's no train back home, so I was like, yeah, I'll just tag along. We go to Byron Bay. Like, everything just so random.
Your uncle's a legend.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did
Not
say some weird stuff to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like that. But the fact that he's like pretty chill is kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's like, he's like a big brother to me. Like, he's 25. We don't really have a... You know how usually people's uncle have a really big difference? I don't really have that. My uncle is like a big brother to me. Like, he understands whatever I do. And that's pretty good, I
Why
guess.
keep looking at the camera? You're not supposed to go like...
I love how Maia's in the way.
Yeah.
I can't show my side profile. I'd rather cry. Oh my god. But didn't you like... You like met so many people and I'm really jealous of that.
Yeah, and yeah, because I was too bored, I guess. I was too bored, so I just walk around and try to find new people to hang out with. And, like, I met this guy from Sunshine Coast that I've, like, totally never met before. He also skates, and he skates really good. He have only been skating for 6 months, and he didn't do a tray flip already. Show me up like that.
Yeah.
And,
But
yeah.
No one knows what tray flip is, honey.
Explain the trifle.
Oh,
Show the tray flip.
Oh, here we go.
Wow!
Okay.
Oh.
go! See if I land it.
No, he won't. Do a kickflip, that'll be better.
Do a
You can-
kickflip.
Yeah, because you can actually land a kickflip.
What was this?
Fuck!
We didn't get it.
We cut it out. We cut it out.
Can I see what I have? Adrian, you used to be you're so good at them. What happened? You cracked under
Sorry.
pressure. Yeah, okay, go.
Bro,
Go.
he's good at shit like that, like
He
just
can-
randomly doing a backflip onto the skateboard. and just-
Wait. Wait, can I grab some tissue? How do you pull girls?
I don't. I don't. No, I don't though. Not really.
Don't bullshit me.
What I recently realized, putting effort into what you wear, because like I've always been into like fashion kind of, but I didn't really like How close are you right now? I didn't really spend my own money on it until like recently. Like I bought this top.
You got daddy's money.
I bought this top.
Yeah, you're denying it.
And like I think I'm finding more of my style, like clothes wise, and Instagram like fueled that a ton. Like there's so much inspiration for like outfits and stuff. Yeah. Don't ask me a more specific question. And knowing like
I got you a glass, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man.
I don't
What is going on here? This is like
I don't know.
interrogating Harry.
Harry.
and knowing like what hair looks best on you is really good as well. Like I used to have really short hair, and I just don't look good with short hair.
No, Ben, how do you pull chicks?
I don't. I just don't. That,
Adrian,
like,
how do you? Oh, sorry.
I had one relationship and that's that.
Crazy.
How
That's
do
that.
you
I
pull-
just don't. That is, I don't
Adrian?
femalize.
Hey, how do you pull chicks?
Oh, mate. What you do, right, is you just don't.
Thing is, I'm gay.
Wait, no.
Gay?
Hold on. No.
Nah, you stop chasing. Let them chase you.
Yeah, that is also, there we go. That's a big thing with the
Sound like
simp.
the biggest dick just
Yeah,
then.
you really
That is like a,
It's the truth though. Just saying.
that's a big
Yeah.
thing with the whole like simp thing and everything. Like how to be an alpha, not a beta. Like don't chase females and just let them come to you. But like at the same time, give them something to come to. You know, you can't just sit there and look
I mean,
like.
Unless you're Buddha.
I'm sorry.
I mean, when
Unless
good
you're
looks,
Buddha.
Unless you're
You
Buddha.
have people worshipping your ass every day. Literally.
I'm sorry, but if you're fugly, no one's gonna chase you though. So what happens if you're fugly?
Just have a good personality.
You,
I
I
will
think-
chase you for your personality.
It's not like not interacting with people, like letting them like engage with you. It's more like
Don't suck on their dick. That's what we're trying to say.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
so many people were like trying to get on my dick. It's really
You
weird.
told me that many
Did
times
I?
when you.
I-
What's your let's talk about our biggest problems socially, or like talking about
Yeah.
biggest problem. Because for me, it's flirting with people, just in general.
You do it by accident.
Yeah, but I just do it with everyone.
Yeah.
Which really annoys people. As I learnt, it's not as bad when I'm like, you know, normal, but when like for example on New Year's Eve,
No.
that's when it's like really bad. That was the worst.
Yeah,
I
you were-
was talking to everyone, and
Like-
I was like, oh, I was being way too. I thought I was being friendly, like because that was my intention. I wasn't trying to like hit on everyone. But obviously it wasn't interpreted that way.
Okay, I don't think. The thing is, if you did, I can't say what you
It's
did.
gonna be on the
I can't.
internet forever.
I know. See, I can't say what you did, but the thing is, if I was in the position of those two, if those couple of
One person.
no, two.
It was one.
It was one
It was
person.
two.
It was one.
It was,
No.
You don't
I
know.
only saw one.
It was one.
Austin sent me a photo of one.
Austin was lying. Oh, he's a good guy, but he's definitely
Austin
lying.
photoshopped it.
Photoshop.
It was one.
It's true.
Might have
I
been
only
two,
saw
but it was-
one, but also I didn't see much. So.
I only remember one.
Then it was in the thousands.
I said I only remember
You
one.
only remember one.
I'm really deaf right now because like, you know, I'm like my sinuses were clogged.
Yeah,
and, like, go down the plane and everything's like blocked.
No, I mumble sometimes as well. So
Yeah. No, but you got around a lot that day.
don't say it like that.
No, you
That's
got-
like so.
You got around, but you know, it was only one. But he
No, I
talked
met
to
some
a lot
great.
of
I met some
people.
great people.
Yeah, you talked to everyone.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just, I was just,
Harry, you
I was
did
making
break some
sure.
hearts.
No, I didn't. I just made sure everyone was having. I remember I kept asking people, like are you having a good night or whatever, and then like I just enjoyed being so happy, because
Yeah.
that night I was just so
Yeah,
happy. I was just feeling like on top of the world.
like euphoria.
yeah, exactly. I was just like in the entire night. There was like 1 hour
Yeah.
where I didn't stop laughing. Like good hosts.
Yeah, yeah. I never. I just remember why I said
Oh
that.
my god.
But yeah,
No, Gabe was a legend.
He is a
yeah.
legend.
I didn't know Gabe. I got invited because of Kelly.
Kelly's
then-
the best.
yeah.
Oh my god, I love
And when I show up, all these people on Gabe's side just knew me from Persian Podcast or Persian
Oh, that
Production.
was so good.
And then everyone was like, "Oh my God, Ben!" And Gabe came out, I was like, "Ben," I was like, "Hey, I don't
This
even know this
sucks.
is your house."
When you got there it was fine, but at the very beginning,
It was so awkward.
I was like a circle. It was like a campfire circle, and Maia, Harry, Austin, and I
I
walked
plus
in.
on 3 people. That's, yeah.
Yeah. And it was just like we were sitting on the veranda. We were like, "Oh, are we gonna go? Like, it seems pretty chill." Like, but no, I'm glad we stayed because it livened up.
No, literally, I walked out in the back, and then everyone just turns their head to look at me. I was like, oh shit.
No.
and then I tried to like talk to some people, and then they were like, I don't think they liked me.
Everyone upstairs. Oh, I'm not gonna say. I'm not
Everyone
gonna talk.
upstairs, when the party livened up, everyone upstairs was so chill. They were so nice.
Yeah.
And then I like, what? Why are you shaking your head?
Downstairs was where I was at,
Okay.
That is
no,
true.
No,
Yeah.
I had more fun upstairs.
Because you
Because
were
you're
just
upstairs.
upstairs.
Yeah.
and then you pulled me
Also
aside
you-
to have a chat.
Yeah, because you're
I
being a
was
little
there for that.
bitch.
No, you pulled me aside to have a chat because it was like,
Let's not bring this up on
Yeah,
the
let's
internet.
Well, you know, while you guys were doing that, I was just behind you getting changed.
Yeah.
And
I
I
was
just
like,
walked
"What's Ben
past. I just take my shirt off and I start squeezing it to get the
Oh, because they
the milk
poured
juice.
water down
the
the
milk
thing.
water
he was
juice.
very concerned for you about it. Like when we finished talking,
Yeah.
and you like walked away, Ben was like, "Oh, is Maya right?" And then
Yeah.
he went after you. So
Ben's the best.
Good man.
Ben like tried to take care of me, and I was like, "Thank you, Ben." Ben was like making sure. No, Austin was really.
Austin
good.
was very
Yeah,
good.
Austin and the was
Harry.
it the other Harry?
Other
Yeah,
Harry.
yeah.
Lift legend.
Yeah.
They're both
he's
so
mad.
nice. I love them both.
I talked to other Harry a lot. He was fun.
Licky.
Yeah,
Licky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say Harry Edwards and Xavier Brennan?
Oh my God,
Absolute
This-
legends.
bro, it's so scary. I can't say that.
Before you like got rid of all your videos, I watched one for one.
Which one?
The Shahan and
Oh,
Loki
that's
one.
the worst one.
That was good. I like that one.
That's the worst
Like production wise, and the editing at the beginning was a bit dodgy, but like everything else was. I thought I did pretty well in that one.
I don't remember anything.
It was like 1 hour 30 minutes.
It
It's
did
quite long.
views because we had a bot on it.
No, that was purely because
A bot.
no, there was a
What did you do?
there was a bot on it, but the bot gave us like 50 views
Yeah, I get
at most. But like it
It was
blew
a-
up. When I say blew up, it went to 700, 800 views.
That's nice.
But the reason like
Harry's over
because
50K.
because what's his name, Lockie and Shahan just promoted the fuck out of it, and then yeah.
It was the most recommended one, so I just watched
No,
it.
I'll
Yeah,
post
it
it.
was
I'll
so
post
good.
it on my Instagram. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I reckon-
HK Short
Shut
shout
up.
out.
No, but I think people will be interested. Like if they're people who like don't know me as a personally or don't know any of us
Yeah.
personally will be more. I feel like our friends will like probably watch like 5 minutes, but they know who we are, so they'll be like, "Oh, okay, this is
I feel like
nice."
everyone's gonna think my voice is so annoying because it's really like raspy and
Well,
like
you're just sick.
yeah, but I feel like people are like, oh my god, she does not sound like what she looks like.
Join a thrash metal band.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, aren't you into like thrash metal and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into metal and stuff.
we should
This
stop
guy
like
from Canada who messaged me is also into that stuff. His name is Jesse, and he
Jesse J.
no, I don't know, Jesse, no, he's this dude Jesse, and him and his buddy Jordan like messaged me asking to collab. I was like, yeah, yeah, sure, which hasn't happened yet, but no, this like they are also into death metal, thrash, same. I'm not gonna say same thing, but like, yeah.
That's Mel.
Like there's all these artists out there now trying to mix like trap music and thrash metal together and everything. Not thrash metal, like metal in general.
Yeah.
And they're actually making it really bad.
Like
Suicide, please.
Like,
Well, you were talking about podcasts and how they get allow people to get to know you, right? Like, cause like all you see on social media, you think that's the person, but it's not
Mm.
really. It's just like an image of the person that the person saw and is like, fuck yeah, that is what I want to be portrayed as. But on a podcast, it is that to an extent because like you are coming on, you are knowing your film, you know, you're acting a certain way maybe, but you know, it's a lot more raw and allows like your personality to be shown and allows your character to be shown to whoever wants to know about it.
exactly.
Yeah.
You only when did you start this?
term 4. Last year.
So you only know my like
A term.
Yeah.
But we're besties. Like on it.
Like legit. Nah, but like from the moment we met, like you just got a vibe. No,
Vibe.
you were just like fun.
No,
Yeah, I
you had to.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I first see him, I was like, yeah, we vibe.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
Oh.
I just like people that are like extroverted
Thank you.
because it's easier to get to know them rather than people that are introverted. You know.
I was very introverted like the whole term full. I was just like, I cannot talk to people at school. I just get nervous and like, I don't want to be
School's
that.
different. Yeah.
I don't want to be that loud, annoying bitch.
Yeah.
Everyone at school thinks I'm like super quiet because I don't talk in class and stuff. I just like do it. But you know, my
A lot. Yeah.
no, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
School is wild.
Yeah, everyone in my
Drama
school.
was wild.
Yeah. Drama, like my drama class. You know, my class before Maia, they're still fun. And if you're watching this, you are like fun people. But it's just like I've never hung out with you guys before, and I've never like been like that. So that's why when Maia came in, I became so much more like fun and involved. Because like it's another extrovert, and I'm in a class of introverts. If like they're drama people, but they're still introverts. I don't want to. Those guys are nice. We had
They
like
are
a
very
very
nice, they're
small
very
knit
nice.
class of 6 people. I don't want to diss my guys.
No, they're very
But
nice.
yeah.
They are very nice. But I feel like we just have different personalities.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
had different. And
Just
I
war
like
signs.
I warmed up to you guys. Like seriously,
hate
before drama class, we would never like talk, and we talk, and you guys are a vibe.
I was at 1K before, but then I blocked everyone.
You
long,
blocked
long
like
story.
200 people, man.
I blocked 400 people,
What?
but I unblocked them all. It was so weird. I was in a weird headspace.
I can't believe you've been skating only for a year.
Yeah, you're like
That's insane.
fucking mad at skating.
Do you do it like every day?
I think one of the reasons why I get, well, I'm not really good, but like still, I progress a lot. One of the main
What do
reasons
you
why I
mean you're not
progress a
really
lot.
good? You're fucking amazing.
Like he's talking about
Oh, thank you.
like pro, like
Oh, he is pro.
Yeah.
He is pro.
yeah, but like
No, he is pro.
alright, here's pro. See.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons why I've been progressing a lot is because I have a lot of friends that skate with me,
Yeah.
and I actually skate every day. I skate as much as I can. I skate to school. I can skate inside of the school, getting me a lot of troubles. Yeah. My principal now
Troubles?
probably hate me. He's like, he walked to me and be like, Adrian, you're not cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, still, respect the Christians. Yeah, yeah, my principal used to like walk up to me all the time and be like, you ain't cool, you know that? Yeah, I'm taking your skateboard away from you. Yeah, you're not gonna be cool anymore.
That's what every person says to me. Like, you're not cool. I'm like, okay.
Oh, there was that lady at, when we were at the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
There
That was so
there this
funny.
lady that
Yeah.
came up to you and was like,
Not supposed
I mean, like 80,
Yeah.
and she's like, yeah, you're not supposed to be skating here. Like the most annoying voice, and then
British
she like walks like 10 seconds, and she looks back with like a scowl.
And then Adrian skated past us.
Yeah,
like that.
but it was like the neck joints weren't working too well, so I was like,
The neck joints weren't working well.
yeah.
We were caliphate just then. Caliphate.
Ass out Australia.
Did you say ass of Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, not like
Right.
that.
Man, Adrian in himself is just such a sex. Adrian is just such a sex icon in himself. Like, look at the man.
My dad's name is Greg, right? And we were trying to, in the ski shop, we were like hiring some skis, right? And my mum wrote like Greg, but she has like this really like,
cursive.
no, like this really like up and down. It's just not cursive. It's just like,
Yeah.
and then they're like, is his name Jeg? And my and then I started losing it. My dad just like looking at me so disappointed. I'm just like laughing my head off in the ski shop. And then I'm like,
Jeg.
and I said to my dad, let's go jiggery.
Oh my god.
It's not funny when I tell it, but it was
No,
very
it's
funny.
funny. It's funny. That's funny. I can imagine being.
You're like giving baby validation that was funny. I'm like, no, hi, you're
If I
funny.
was there, I'd be. Well, I don't really know your dad that well.
My dad's the best.
He is.
Yeah, that's nice.
He
Like,
really
I
is.
talked to him once.
He's very
He's
nice.
great.
The video.
My dad
Kung Fu
learned how to
video.
put a do-rag on.
That's next level.
We should have invited Sexy with us.
The only white guy I know wears a do-rag is Dirty Dom.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's so love him.
David Dobrik?
David Dobrik.
Little, I don't
I
know.
don't really
Fair enough.
Yeah, Persian Podcast is better.
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Kylie Jenner's
talking about Six, right?
Yeah.
I put a lot of political stuff on my story, right, all the time. And
Political.
Yeah. Yeah, and
It's just you're bad.
Didn't you just
You
put a
and your
meme up?
bad.
yeah, sometimes it's memes, sometimes it's like actual politicians
That's
like
what
posting shit,
Political memes.
and sometimes the political memes, but then and also sometimes Six swipes up on it, and I'm trying not to like say something to offend him, like
He's terrifying when it comes to politics. Just say.
oh it
Yeah.
is he get like I love you Six man, that's me guessing he's watching, but
I'll tell him
yeah,
to watch it. He will watch the
All
whole
the way.
but it's just
He's
he doesn't get heated in political conversations.
No, he
he's
doesn't.
just very strong on his opinion.
Yeah, just
This is the way.
Yeah, I went through his Instagram. I was like, wow, I didn't realize.
I'm
that.
not gonna lie.
He gave you a birthday shout out, and it was just like this bunch of like Nazis, and it says "Happy birthday, Maia." I'm like, thanks, man.
You know, at the beginning when I met Six, I thought like the whole communist thing was like a joke,
Same.
Yeah.
but no, it's
He's
not.
taking it serious.
Is he like taking it serious, or is he just playing like he's taking it
You
serious?
don't, you can never tell.
I think he's doing kind of both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
He kind of did it for the meme, and then I think he got.
And then he got like he
Yeah.
started reading
That was
the
me
books
with
of
Star
Stalin and shit. He
Like
got
Star
into-
Signs.
Star
I think,
signs. Hi, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a rising Aries, and I'm a Pisces moon. Don't talk to me if you're a Virgo.
You're a virgin.
No, Virgo.
What the fuck's a virgin?
Piss off, Mel.
Hi! Well, that was
All I know
seriously-
is that Mans is a Gemini. I don't know what that means.
You actually are?
I think
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
a
a Gemini.
Wait, what are you?
Yeah, I think you are
Cancer?
because May.
What are you?
Oh, he knows.
No, Libra,
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini.
Yeah.
I'm Gemini.
Wait, how do you know?
You?
Yeah.
I really don't like
I don't know.
Aquarius as well.
Actually, don't know. Once I found out, I'd never forget it. Like, it's just one of those weird things. Like, I just don't forget.
I like one Aquarius.
Anna Martin.
Yes! I love
How
animals.
about you one?
Oh, I'm human.
I'm trying to think right now. Have you guys ever watched like Impulsive? Do you guys watch it?
I watched
I-
the Wolf of Wall Street episode.
Yeah, they get good guests on. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, Impulsive.
but
I'm,
their views
They got
are-
budget.
Logan Paul's a bit of a dumbass, but at the same time, the way he's on his podcast, I kind of like it. I know it's
Yeah.
like a big thing to hate Logan Paul, and I try, but just it's a good podcast.
No, it's because he's like mature on the podcast.
Yeah, he's mature on the
And he's
podcast.
not- He's not like trying to
I
do
caught a
this.
fly.
Yeah, and you gotta.
Oh.
What the fuck? How did you manage that? But yeah, it's because like he's always playing a character,
Oh.
especially with the whole Japan situation and everything. He was playing that
Every time I
dickhead.
think of Logan Paul, I think of Jake Paul, and when I think of Jake Paul, I think of the 21 Savage video
Oh my god.
in the carpool. That was the funniest thing I've seen in my life.
That is true, funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like, yeah, I don't think Logan's actually too stupid. I think he's a very intellectual person. He knows how to play a character, and sometimes he plays it too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I enjoyed the podcast. But Jake Paul, on the other hand, I think he's just properly fucked. If I'm being honest, he's not playing a character. He's
Yeah.
just like that
oh my
24/7.
god, I really hate how he's like, oh no, don't
They
do
all
it!
they all mess around with marriage and stuff. Like they all marry people like for fun, like all those
Yeah.
like YouTubers. And stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
you killed her.
Isn't
Oh.
didn't he isn't he
Tanner.
break up
Murder.
with Tanner Mongoose?
Yeah, something happened.
Mongo?
Didn't it cost $18 to watch the marriage on YouTube?
What the
Oh.
fuck?
No one watched
They made the live
He's trying
stream
to
cost
rake it in.
money. Jesus.
No, they're proper rich though. Like
Yeah.
they're-
No, like
Tanner
props to
Mongo,
that.
I
Like
like
clout.
Tanner
I
Yeah.
was about to say clout chlamydia, but no, clout. Get that shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
My mum was reading in grammar. We had to do this like bio assignment about like STDs, and my mum was reading mine. She's like, "Oh, let me read over your assignment." I'm like, "Oh no," and then she's reading. It's like, "What's chlamydia?"
Chlamydia.
And I was like, "It's an STD." And she's like, "What's an STD?" And I'm like, "Oh my god." I mean, no, what's an STI? Because it was like changed from STD to STI, and I'm like, "Oh my god." And she's like, "It's an STD," and she goes, "You can take it back now." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I remember Phoebe being called gonorrhea girl by her teacher because she was doing gonorrhea.
Pardon?
Like,
That's pretty funny, actually.
Gonorrhea girl.
I miss Miss Morgan. She was the best person ever. I took a selfie with her. Okay. Don't get my side profile.
You look like straight.
Yeah, I only just noticed that Maia's sitting like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want my side profile anywhere on the internet.
The internet. I don't think anyone's side profile looks that good. Like,
Except
It's even-
Adrian.
Yeah,
Except
I look
Adrian.
different on a stock profile.
He-
Timothy Chalamet.
but like even people with jawlines, like your jawline is like at its full when it's like you're from the front.
Yeah.
You know, when you're from this angle, you can't. No matter how strong your jawline, you kind of look munted. Yeah.
Harry at every phone would be like,
I don't go like. That's an underbite. That's just like
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh.
did I kill a fly?
No, it's
Oh, it's still
alive.
there. Shall I let it go?
No.
Okay.
Keep breathing.
He's gonna eat it.
That laugh.
Oh my god, I lost my voice while skiing. And I tried to do that and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And it was like and one of my friends
Oh. Oh, that was great. Oh.
oh my god, Japan was so good.
It would be, wouldn't
It
it?
was so good.
I saw that red panda on your story.
I never had a red panda on my story.
Yeah, that was it wasn't a possum, it was like a Japanese.
Oh my god, it's called a marten.
A marten?
Oh my god,
It
such
has a human name, bro?
No.
They call their fucking animals English names in Japan?
No.
There's the marten,
Me
there's
and
the
my-
David, there's the John.
Me and my friend, there's a Japanese guy who was like, oh, that's a marten, and we thought the name of they named it marten. Oh, that's Martin, and we thought they named it, and we're like, oh, look at Martin, he's so cute. And then we looked, and we were like trying to look up what the actual animal was, and they were like, it's Martin. I'm like, I know, the name is Martin, I know. And then I looked it up and then it showed up as the name of we thought it was a ferret.
Is this spelled the same way?
Huh?
Is this spelled the same
I
way?
think it's like Martam.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
and me and Phoebe started like, we got so embarrassed, and because like this guy was just telling us like, oh, like it's called tan in Japanese, and we thought tan as in like shortened in Japanese or something, and like we felt so dumb. I remember how embarrassed we were.
Surely. Fuck. Yeah.
Harry, I'm gonna ask you. Wait, can I need that. I need it closer to me. Like, no. This is some important shit.
Oh my god.
Harry.
Yeah.
People have been asking, are you gay?
I'm straight. Alright. No, I'm
It took me a second, Joe. I'm
I was waiting for the mic. No, I'm straight, and I've fucking always been straight.
Hmm?
A lot of people
Why
just
do people
think
think you're gay?
Because he has homosexual tendencies.
Give me a reason. Why
I don't even know what that means, man.
neither do I.
Tendencies. It just
I
sounded
I
great.
feel
in my
like, I
head.
feel like
No, that's like I suck thinking about it again.
Yeah.
That's not what I know.
Where did
No,
I get
I
that
just
from?
I think it's because I'm into like stuff that's like not traditionally like masculine, like
like
music and like fucking like fashion shit. But yeah, that's about it. I think.
I
What's
feel
another reason? Is it something about personality?
No, it's.
I actually don't know why. A lot of people just.
I feel
stand
like
up for a second,
there's like
Joe.
a new generation of males that aren't typically like as a masculine.
Yeah.
Like not everyone needs to grow
No,
out a
that's the
beard
thing.
all the time,
No, that's it.
or like needs to always be acting tough or everything, so they can like. And this probably started with David Beckham's straight guys being like more venturous, like in fashion or
Yeah.
whatever
true.
the fuck. But yeah, that's like a fairly new thing, and that's why like, you know, older people are kind of confused. Like, is this kid gay? Is he wearing a rainbow outfit? Yeah, he's wearing a sweater. Is he gay?
Nah, but
No.
yeah, I'm straight.
He is straight, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, you can't look at this. You know why?
Ladies,
Because
no
he's
gentlemen.
not
Yeah,
gay.
whoever on Maya's telling him was like, HK is probably. I know what you fucking said. HK
No,
is,
it said no. HK is gay. It wasn't probably.
No, that was probably there.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Whoever said that.
I think we know who said that.
I mean, why would you take offense to that?
No.
29.
Who?
2020. It's
2020.
2020.
Who probably said that? Just do this.
Wrong being gay.
So 2019 was 20 bi teens. 2018 was 20 gay teen. What's 2020?
20
Wait.
twisexual.
The person I went on a
What
date
the
with.
fuck?
Wait, the person I went on a date with.
No,
Who are you saying?
a friend.
Of both of us?
I mean, what, like,
Don't
compared
worry.
to you right
No,
now?
no, say it. I want to know who you think it was.
Do the
No!
outro
Oh my
right
god! I'll text you it, don't worry.
Yeah, text me it right now.
Okay.
Anyway, if you want to do the address.
Yeah, that's the last 20 minutes was what I was planning to do. But that's okay.
No.
The outro. She kind of looks like Taylor
Oh,
Swift.
yeah, it's probably. Yeah. I don't care.
So, thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end. Nice one. It's probably just me. But yeah, it was a mad podcast. Yeah.
Mine's gonna be better.
It's mad coming back. Stay tuned for next week's podcast with Maia, and the week after that. Actually,
At
fuck,
the
I don't know
end.
the order.
Can I?
And then the week after that, it's Adrian.
Or before.
So-
I don't know, man.
What?
Endless opportunities.
Some
No.
week.
See, I'm recording them now, but I'm releasing them
Yeah.
like a week apart each.
And you know what?
But yeah.
The time will come.
What?
We're just trying to do the outro. Just like let Ben do the outro.
Anyways, I really, thank you guys for watching. There's what's in the description? There's so much shit that I
Links.
say.
Song,
There's
money,
links and
links,
shit in the description.
Instagrams.
My
There's
Instagram
Instagrams,
is
the
song-
Spotify, Harry's Spotify, Instagram handle.
Oh no, the fly!
Let him do the outro. Shut up.
Yep, and that's all, folks.